Well, here he is, bored and more projects to be wrapped up. So like I say, let's get out here on this old cadillac, the old cadillac, and do a split bumper on this. Now you see the bumper's big, ugly, and this one has some damage to it, so it looks like it's been pushed in on the sides, both sides. It's caved in on the top. That's what would cause that. So, hold on a second. Let me see here. I went into my magical pile of parts. And I found something I think we could use. A nice straight bumper, so I already cut it to save some time. And now I'll mount it. I think these things are ugly when they stick out a little bit, so I'm going to suck it back a few inches too. So I guess I'm going to get started with this. I'll pull this and I'll get back with you guys in a minute. Okay, you see we got one side done already. For me, it's not just cutting the bumper and mounting it back up. As you see, no, I don't like how it has the old chin effect from the side of the car. So it makes it look like the chin's sticking out. So I like to suck it back. And in order to do that, you have to pull this mount off, which is fairly easy. Hold on, why I have you here, I suppose, Michelet. I'll pull this off real quick. You're gonna have one bolt on top of the frame that mounts to the back of this. Oh, that's a sore spot already, I just realized. Son of a bitch. Me pole fingers. Me pole fingers. Okay, there that is. Hold on a second. Oh shit, what am I doing here? The one I just took off. Yeah, diver. These I cut already. There's a couple inches left up inside of there I'll have to remove, which no biggie. Just want to do this here, otherwise I end up trying to fucking get those nuts to use. I'm going to use the nuts that came with the other bumper because they are nice. The car was in good shape, so there was barely any grime on some of the hardware, which makes this a little nicer. Voila! There that is. So like I say, if you're one that just wants to split the bumper and cut it and mount it to the original mounts and just call it good, that's pretty straightforward. Now, you notice on these guys, there's pretty much a natural line that you follow. I need to clean that up a little bit. But a natural line you follow with the inside of the bumperettes. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, and then all you have to do is cut this off, weld it to the flange there, and that's that. So I'll get back with you guys in a few minutes. Let me know. You ready? Okay, well, here we are just finishing up. We're probably just gonna have them installed. They're pretty close to aligned, but we can finish aligning them tomorrow when we have some daylight. Now if you do choose to do this yourself, you're gonna want to take the couple steps I showed you, and then we have 4 bolts that hold it here in the center to the bracket, and there's one bolt here that's a vertical stud that hangs down, and you're going to be best off to want to attach that one first because it'll hold the bumper in place, and then you can attach all your bolts here. Gonna make life a little easier. Let me finish fucking wrestling this thing here. Ah, shit, I probably shouldn't have stopped. Let me see where I'm at up here. Okay. Way the fuck up there. Now if you choose to suck the bumper back like I did, that's going to make these bolts tight. So you're going to want to make sure that you have them all in place before you start snugging them down. Once all four are in place, then you can snug them down. Like I say, this one doesn't really affect you to tighten it down all the way. Finish tightening this last fucking guy. We'll slap her on the ground and see what she looks like. See here, you should be fine where you're at. Like I say, once we get this all cleaned up and whatnot, we'll take a better look at the whole situation tomorrow during the daylight, because as you can tell, we're going to be left with a hole in the center here, which we have to deal with. And in this particular instance, I have another header panel with a grill, so I was just going to get the other header, flip it upside down, and attach it. Now I'll show you tomorrow how to do that, or how to begin to do that, and we'll go from there. Go ahead, hold on a moment. Let me let her down on the ground so you can kind of see what it looks like. And that's the beginning of the look. Needs to settle back down, but that's the start. And this bumper here is crooked, so I'm going to want to figure all that shit out, but I will take care of it. Alright, like I said, there's the beginning of the look. Tomorrow we will finish her up, and you can have a better look at it tomorrow. But for now, boys and girls, there it is. Like, share, and subscribe.